Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's time to cross the line by making an impact with the TNA Event Center. And now here is the man who will give you all the news from TNA Wrestling, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1181 of the show. We're 19 episodes away from 1,200 episodes. Would you believe that? So, I figured, as a matter of fact, I decided, well, we're going to talk. I'm going to talk about a little bit what's going on in TNA, in the first TNA event of February of 2024. A little friendly reminder that tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on the David 3000 Network will be the Shilling 3000 Network Community Awards. And that's what and I am, like I said, very honored to be nominated 20 times in different categories. If I win awards, that's great. If not, well, I will give my thoughts on the awards show and what I think of it as a whole, and basically give you a thank you speech for actually nominating me and voting for me. Whoever voted for me, I would be thanking people, and that's why it's very important. Sometimes getting an award is nice, but being recognized by being nominated, being recognized for your work and your effort is good enough for me. For me, that's an award. That's an award for me. So. That's a reward enough for me. So just people recognizing my work and what I do, my hard work on here, on Rant and Rave and whatnot. Well, that I much appreciate, and it shows people appreciation towards me, and I appreciate that wholeheartedly. And so the first matchup, Nick Nemeth against Trey Miguel of the Rascals. Nick Nemeth has been working over the Rascals. He beat Zachary Wentz in his debut, and now he fought Trey Miguel, and Trey Miguel did win the matchup and then after the matchup, Steve Macklin did attack Nick Nemeth after the match, sending a message to him. I wouldn't be surprised if that match happens at No Surrender. But then I think Diener and Khan, who have been losing match after match, feeling very frustrated, and Khan believes that the design is dead. So DK in it, the new TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, DK, Rosemary, and Havoc, took on the team of Mila Mason and Savannah Thorne in a non-title match, while MK Ultra, the former champs, looked on, and DK ended up winning the matchup. Then they went to sound check with Alan Angels and their guest Josh Alexander, but Alan Angels kept on asking them, very not so nice questions, and prompting Alexander to walk out of the interview. So, I'm sure Alan Angels probably doesn't care or anything like that. Kevin Knight took on Brian Myers of the System. Brian Myers did win the matchup. Then Eddie Edwards and his wife Alicia joined Myers in the ring. They're all about to attack Knight until Kushida came to the aid of Kevin Knight. More on that situation. More on that situation when we come to it. GM Miller interviewed Chris Sabin, which was interrupted by a video by Mustafa Ali addressing the fan base and addressing Chris Sabin. It looks like Mustafa Ali wants a shot at the X Division title. But then and then the Good Hands interrupted Chris Sabin, possibly disrespecting him all of a sudden now. So we shall see what happens in that situation between Sabin and the Good Hands and Mustafa Ali. Frankie Kazarian explains why he attacked Eric Young. Basically, he wants to make a name for himself without being nice, and he said, you have a right to hate me now. And they all booed him, and then Eric Young was like lurking about backstage about hearing what he had to say. He's probably thinking of a few things, don't know what, but why the heck not, right? The System was celebrating Brian Myers' victory over Kevin Knight, and then Alex Shelley says, "Listen, no surrender. I'm getting my rematch." And then Moose goes, "Fine." And then Alex says, you don't understand. I'm challenging you. I am telling you I'm getting my rematch. And Moose goes, yeah, I accept your challenge. So then the Aspect Elegance of another promo. So coming soon to TNA. The newest TNA knocked on the former Dana Brooke. I believe that she is going to be quite the impact, no pun intended, on that. Then you got Diener coming out addressing Khan, saying the design is not dead, it's going to be alive as long as there is. And then PCO interrupts Diener and leads up to a matchup between Diener and PCO. And PCO did win the matchup, and then Khan attacking PCO. And you'd be thinking in Diener's mind that the design is still alive, but then Khan turns his attention to Diener and then attacked him instead. And then Khan continued to attack PCO. PCO and Khan, Big Khan, that will be a fight. So, whoa. Anyways, I'm getting tired here. So, anyways, that is, so, Khan and Big Khan and PCO going one-on-one. I want to see that matchup. Meanwhile, AJ Francis is trying to once again, basically trying to offer Rich Swann his services, and and then Rich Swann basically tells him, whatever you're selling, I'm not buying, right? And AJ Francis is like pestering him, and then Rhino walks by and he goes, "Hey AJ, hey Rhino, what about would they help with that crazy Steve guy?" And he goes, "Go F yourself," or F off, and then walks away. And he goes, "That's why rhinos are extinct, man." And then he goes, "Come on, you gotta need help." He goes, and Rich Swann just finally tells him no, turns him down. So there's that. They had a documentary, and on Jordan Grace's first appearance in the Royal Rumble matchup. As you know, this was a big, big deal. And I think them mentioning the WWE and the Royal Rumble, this might be a big deal coming down the road. We'll just see Eddie and Alicia Edwards take on The Miz and Maurice, or, Becky Lynch and Eddie Edwards versus Seth Rollins one-on-one. That would be a great matchup. Kushida could make his return to the WWE, on NXT at one point. And who knows what's going to happen, what is going to come out of this relationship. I mean, with Jordan Grace, is Jordan Grace's contract with TNA up, or did she, I think she signed a new contract, if I'm not mistaken. But if her contract with TNA is up, she would be jumping at the chance to go to the WWE. That would be, Natalia wants to work with her, Ivy Nile wants to work with her, and it's, there's a lot of ladies there who probably would want to work with Jordan Grace. So this is going to be a huge deal if things go well between the relationship between TNA and the WWE. Tony Khan needs to learn from Scott D'Amore how to work professionally with the WWE, because I like to see WWE and AEW work together. But the way him and the Young Bucks act, that's unlikely going to happen. So, in more women's action, Masha Slamovich of one half of MK Ultra took on Jody Threat. Slamovich had Killer Kelly in her corner, while Jody Threat had Dani Luna in her corner, and Kelly got involved, hooking Jody Threat by the leg, and then Dani Luna evens things up, but it didn't work out. Masha Slamovich hit her with a snowplow, 1, 2, 3. Slamovich did pick up the victory. And then there was some commotion backstage. The system was attacking Kushida and Alex Shelley, runs them off, and then they were taunting Alex Shelley. This is how the system does things. No. Yeah, you're trying to make it all Alex Shelley's fault. Now, Alex Shelley, it deserves that rematch. And then the main event is match 1 of the best of 3 falls. Whoever wins 3 matches, 2 out of 3 matches, the best of 3 will be the TNA World Tag Team Champions. ABC took on the GYV, the Grizzled Young Vets. And they did everything they could, but the Grizzled Young Vets resorted to a scarf worn by James Drake to get the job done, to get the first victory over ABC. That is Chris Bay and Ace Austin. And that is all the time we have for episode 1181 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, the first TNA TNA Event Center of February 2024. Thanks for tuning in. So, tomorrow is Friday. It's Friday. Friday, you're getting paid. The game show, Bullseye, the game of strategy, luck, knowledge, and daring. That's coming up. Let's see if I can do better against the Lightning this time around. And we will see what happens there. I did well in Brush Your Luck, obviously, if you saw the episode. So, that's it. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.